everybody, and welcome once again to the Big Dog Motors Show. And I want to say the website right away. I'm here with my man Todd Gookins. Nobody messes with the Gook. And the website is BigDogMotorsInc.com, correct?
Yeah,
Thanks for having us down again, Big Dog. We got a lot of new inventory outside.
Yeah, we got quite a few. So I got a lot of stuff under 15 grand.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, tax time coming, you know. So.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
And then I want to remind you too, anybody can get financed, even if you got a score under 600. I can usually get you financed as little as nothing down, but probably if you got a credit score under 600, you're looking at 1,000, 2,000 down. But I get anyone financed.
Finance.
Yep.
You know, it's a good time to mention right now. You do all the repairs, painting, everything. Even if your car's almost totaled, you bring it down. He does all facets of the repair, painting, parts, everything.
Yeah, collision, we're real busy. That's one of our busiest aspects.
That's a good point. I want to start right off by mentioning to people, because we mention it in every show. A lot of people say, gee, when are you going to do a new show? But this is a generic show. This is an information show. Yeah. And I'm sure people inside, if we got something that you can use, fine, you know. Here it is. If you get in an accident and you're sitting roadside, you call you because?
I can feel you. I can give you all the ins and outs of everything. So, you know, I had one call me the other day, and thank God that he went and got a police report, because then they got an illegal backing out. See, when you're happening at the scene, you got to get the police there, because let me tell you what.
Question,
if you don't get the police there,
you got to get a police report every
time?
time?
But if on something like this, the people backed out of the house and backed into his vehicles, you know, so if you don't get the police there right away, they can't really write anything up that they didn't see. You know, it's kind of like law.
And that's like a thing
so
with
if
the
you
insurance
say,
company?
hey, well, yeah, so now when you get an illegal backing up hitting, it now then goes onto their insurance instead of this no fault, which insurance companies love no fault.
Question.
So this way everyone's paid. So in other words, you hit me, I pay for yours, you pay for mine, you know, but they love the no fault.
Question. If the police come and they look at everything, but they didn't get the report, you still can get a report.
Yeah, they'll do a report. No matter what, they have to do a report.
Now, the reason they call you is you don't advise anyone to call their insurance company first. Call you.
Yeah, give me a call.
Because you're the expert.
Because the first thing you really want to do is get a police report.
Yeah.
So on incidents, you want to get some sort of police report. You don't want anybody to leave. You don't even want cars to move. You want to get some sort of police report. Keep everything the way it is, and just get someone there to get proof of what happened. That's your first thing. You know, unless it's a deer hit, then you just come see me. Deer hits, I know a lot of people get stressed, but your insurance doesn't really go up on deer hits.
Yeah.
You know, and I have been stressing, you know, it's gotten way better on parts and stuff, but really get your rental insurance. The minimum it costs.
That was the thing, too. The insurance, you talk to you handle the insurance company.
Yep. As soon as you sign a direction to pay, then you're giving me authorization to act as you.
Right.
And
you go through the vehicle and get everything. You know, folks out there, a lot of guys, myself, I'm like that. Say, I can handle this. You call up and he comes and looks at you. You don't know what's underneath. You don't know what happened. It could be something you don't even know, and you don't have the experience. Why should you get boned? And I'm not going to tell you, I'm not trying to badmouth anybody, but the insurance companies are working for themselves, so they're helping you, but they're going to chisel all they can. I mean, that's their way. It's always been like that. So you get in an accident, you call Big Dog, make sure you got a police report. Big Dog will handle the insurance from A to Z, get exactly what you need. This phone rings a lot here because we're very busy, and he'll handle that. Also, do all the work and save you money on the deductible, right?
Yeah.
You know, and it brings me a thing. When you get insurance, youngsters, listen up. People are getting insurance. How should you orchestrate, if that's the right word, your insurance? What do you want to get when you get insurance?
You really want to make sure you get some sort of rental on it.
You mean rental in case your car wrecks, you get a rental?
Yeah, a rental car doesn't cost you that much.
Yeah.
And you want to try to stay within that $500 range.
That's what I did. You know,
you know, maybe if you're just a new one, you might have to go $1,000, but definitely don't go into that $2,000.
Yeah. You know, after I'd done these shows, I called up my insurance company. My deductible is $2,500. I couldn't believe it. So I want $500. Okay, Charlie. I said I want rental. You know, there was a lady who called from L.A. She saw our show. She went home, she called the insurance company, just like me, deductible was high, no rental, blah, blah. Long story short, she got in an accident, and her car had to be worked on. She rented a car, and she called me up and said, I can't tell you how happy I am that you did that, because can you imagine being a mom, single mom in LA with no friends, new to the area, without a car, with 2 children. She goes, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. That was really good information. Now, you warranty all your cars, right? Okay.
Yeah. All come with at least a 1-year powertrain on our cars.
You know, one thing we want to mention here, this is a U-Haul outlet also.
Correct. We do U-Haul. I do the Intoxilock. I'm one of the only ones that does Intox Lock.
Which is?
And that's if you get a DWI. A lot of times now they're putting the thing into your, you're putting a system into your car, and we service them. You recalibrate them. You do everything here. I'm one of the only ones that kind of stay open all the time. I'm here all the time, and I don't really make it so like the recalibrations. I normally let the guys walk in, where a lot of people don't let that go down. I kind of try to help the people out the best you can. It's a tough experience when you have that Intox Lock. It's a stressful experience for the person because the machines always wants to play games with you. You got to call, you got to
when you
breathe
go to
into
court
it.
for a DWI or whatever, DWI, whatever they call it, the judge says you got to have an Intox Lock, and you go
Yeah.
from there.
Yeah.
And then they call you.
Then
It's
they call-
something you
well,
actually install.
They'll usually call us, but you have to call Intox Lock, and they give you the appointment. So in other words, I can't do anything talking to the customer. I can't do a thing. I can't.
So
work on it.
they refer to
Intox
you.
Lock has to call us.
Because you're a dealer.
Yeah, we have to get what they call work order. Yep.
A certified
yeah.
repair
But if
guy.
they need to give it, we
and then
give
you
a
have to pay
number.
a fine.
Oh yeah.
Then you have to pay monthly charges. And sometimes they have them in there for a long time, right?
Yeah, and then
How
like
long?
oh Jesus, I've had one that's in there 5 years.
Must have
And
been.
I see one guy, one kid was in there 5 years, and then I'm reading about him in the paper as soon as it got taken out.
Wow.
So
and when we
sad.
talk about repairs here, you do brake jobs better than anyone.
We're the best.
your
There
hourly
is
rate-
nobody out there in TV land that can beat my brake prices, and there is no one out there in TV land that can beat my oil prices. I like, what are they called? Triple Dog Durham. I love that Christmas Story. I watched the new one 3 times, bud.
What?
The new Christmas Story. Have you guys watched
Which
the new
one?
Christmas
What are you
Story?
talking about?
The new Christmas Story. You know Ralphie and them? I watch the old one like every year. I have to watch it 10 times.
I'm not hip to that.
Oh my God! You didn't watch Christmas Story where he sticks his tongue on the pole?
Oh, I see.
No, you haven't watched none of that.
I'm too
You
big.
haven't lived
Listen,
yet, bud. You're not too old for Ralphie. I mean, I was like 10 years old. I'm
not that.
52 right now.
I
I,
don't
was like
watch-
10 years
I don't
old. when
watch
that
much
movie came out.
TV.
What year did that movie come out?
1983.
83.
Yeah, 82 or 83.
So I'm not even hip to that.
Oh man.
Shoot your eye out, kid.
Yeah, you shoot it right out, but I love that movie. I still watch it.
Yeah?
I watch it every year, and then they got a new one that came out, and I watched it 3 times already this year.
Well,
but I
that's-
triple dogged there anyone
Well,
to
I
beat
gotta
my
see
oil
it now.
prices or beat my brake prices, and I hate that in the tire prices. I mean, you're not going to beat my tire
Well,
prices.
you also do, you sell tires also.
Yes, you're not beating my tire prices.
Right. I got to say, I love Big Dog. I got all my tires here. I love my tires that you put on my truck. I don't even ask. I don't even go look. Everybody's on the computer. Oh, this one, compare this. It's all crap. This guy knows. I say, Big Dog, put the best tires you can on my truck. Boom. I have not a single problem.
I just had a lady last week. She comes in. She says it was on a 20 Cherokee, and it was an oddball tire. It was a good sized tire, but I did the whole deal for $135 a tire. She only needed a couple
It's
tires for
cheap.
$135. She says, I just want you to know, the cheapest I found them around here was $230.
Oh, yeah.
So I
You
was
did
like,
Jay's?
I was under $90.
Jay Bird, who works for me, did his truck. You did Mary twice. She loves her tires. My van is tough in the winter, and I love to drive my van. And Big Dog put tires on that van. I said, Big Dog, you put on there what you think I want the best. I've got up the driveway every single time. I have a big driveway, goes up the hill. And with this last storm we had with the ice, I couldn't get over it. It's excellent, excellent stuff.
And then
You
my
also-
oil change is $50. I do not know who's beating that. Matter of fact, I don't even know if I can beat it anymore. I don't know how much longer I can
It's
do that
tough.
for.
Everything's going up.
Because the
Everything.
barrels are going up. Everything we're paying is going up. But you get 5 quarts for $50. You're not touching that.
No. You do all painting too on vehicles. Any kind of repair.
anything,
You name
collision
it.
painting,
And you warranty all your used car sales and truck sales. And we're going to go out and look at those too. And also you
Like I
do
said, I am stocking up for that. I'm stocking up for that tax time. So I'm
You
gonna have
do
a
the
bunch of
lift
stuff under
kits?
15. We do, but I mean, I've been so busy with other stuff. I mean, I'll still do it.
you sell the rims.
Yeah, we sell the rims. We sell, yeah.
Is there anything else you wanted to mention that you do here that you'd like to tell people about?
I mean, we do anything that's got anything with the automobile.
Yep. And,
we paint motorcycles,
tell them about the website, how you can go and make an appointment.
Yeah, that's your best way. If you're looking for New York State inspections, we do New York State inspection on everything. All you have to do is go to www.bigdogmotorsinc.com. You can book yourself your inspection yourself, and them usually always get accepted. And we even do them like Sunday mornings between like 9 and 10. So if your best bet is to go right online and book it. You don't even have to call, and you just go right on the line.
Is it, for a
book
guy like
it,
me, is
New
that
York
pretty
State
simple to
inspection.
do?
Yeah, I mean, I've had some, older people that were in here the last few weeks. I kind of like to survey anything I do. So anything I do, I like to survey, whether it be advertising or whatnot. And I just kind of started asking within the last month, older people, younger people, and I've had older people tell me it was really simple. And then, when you go on our website, whether you're on the desktop or you're on the phone, I guess it's two different, setups that pops up. But no matter what, it pops up. As soon as you go to our website, it pops up, contact us, and I guess you just have to really click that, and you're on your way. Even, you can do that. Even when you go to our home screen, you can go to our home screen, and then you can go right down through, and you can pick, you can go and schedule a U-Haul. You can set up a U-Haul thing.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, you can check out rims on there. It'll say check out our rims. It's got some of our cars on there. If the big thing is too, if a lot of people, if you out there in TV land and you've got a credit score you think is like under 600, we can still get you financed. And you know what? You don't even have to call me. You can go right on the website at www.bigdogmotorinc.com, fill out an online application, and it'll come back to my computer. Within the day. I would suggest still give me a call, say, hey, I just filled out an application, but it's in the privacy of your home. You don't have to bother. No one has to bother you.
That credit score is a big thing.
Yeah, but if you're under 600, I can still get you financed.
Well, my credit score, I think, is like 58. What can you do for me with
I
it?
don't think I do much.
Well, it wasn't my fault. They bowled me, so I didn't pay them.
Yeah,
That's stupid. I don't know why I say this dumb stuff.
We got our Central Paving shirt this time.
My man, Central Paving, Chuck Durst and Frankie
Oh, you
Tangora.
do know them.
What are you kidding me? I love them.
Huh?
They do all my work. They're pals of yours, right?
Oh, yeah,
Who
they're
doesn't
good.
love them guys?
Them guys are good.
Chucky Durst, man, them guys are buffed. You never
I'm
see us.
just glad. I mean,
I
I'm
think
just
Chucky
glad.
should be on Muscle Magazine.
I'm glad I'm one of the special ones that can get their services. It's kind of tough.
Let me
sometimes
tell
to
you
get
what.
them
Let me
boys.
tell you what. Their work is impeccable, isn't it? They
Yeah.
put the foundation of your house, right?
Yeah,
Did the
foundation,
dollar store?
basements,
Well,
yeah.
they did everything. They do driveways. This is not the paving show. This is the dog show.
Yeah, this is a dog show, right?
Well, how much time there, Baba?
11:51.
Oh, you still got a lot of time yet. Well, listen. Out there, you've got great. Do you still need workers?
I will take anyone. I'm looking for an auto tech, a tech that can read. I mean, a good tech, someone that's a diagnostic tech. So if someone's out there in TV land that wants to get, I'm looking for a tech that's good at reading schematics.
When you say a tech,
Because
what do you
listen,
mean?
a
technical?
mechanic. I'm
Oh.
looking for a mechanic, but nowadays you don't have. It's not. This is a different day and age. Okay.
You got all these machines that tell you everything.
It's like your 2019 trucks, Chevys. You got to plug your scanners in to finish the brakes up. Yeah, I mean, it's not that day and age of your part slapping. So if I could find anyone out there that was a tech, I mean, we always pay. I mean, I always pay good. I mean, you're always.
You got a
treated
lot
good.
of boys working here.
Yeah, right now I think I've got 8
24/7.
out there. Yeah, so.
As busy as this place is, you still knock them out, right?
Yeah.
Too sweet every day, every day, every day. Well, that's really good to know. And you guarantee all your work, right?
We guarantee it. We guarantee it. So.
Well, let me ask you another question. If a person wants to buy a car, what do they do? Come down, test drive it, and then you work out the finance, or
Again, I tell a lot of people it depends. So if you got that lower credit score, you might be dictated on what you could buy and not buy.
you mean they grab you more interest? Is that the
Obviously,
idea?
it'll be more interest, yeah. But they might say,
What's
okay, with this
considered a
person,
good score?
a good score is obviously up over 700.
Really?
Yes, anything over a 650, 680.
Yeah.
That's a good
What's
score.
average? 600?
Probably between a 630,
Well,
650.
it depends. Everybody's credit conscious today, because,
Yeah.
cash is tough. So people always, they're a wreck if they miss a payment or because their credit score goes down. And that affects the amount of money that you have to pay back.
That's why I never understand how some of these people that can't run their own lives money-wise are running
Well,
villages and cities.
hey, listen,
you know?
if there weren't a whole bunch of different kind of people, there'd be no Walmart,
Yeah.
Not that
wouldn't
I
be.
badmouth them, but I'm not badmouthing them, really. You get what you pay for, they say. A lot of times people buy something and they're concerned with price. What they really should be concerned with is the cost, the actual cost of the merchandise. If something is $4, it costs $1.50, $1.25. Like a lot of these big chain stores make their cost on $1 is 17 cents.
Yeah, did you know?
So
it's
for every buck, it's
did
17
you know it's
cents.
illegal to leave the United States with some eggs now?
What?
Yeah, it's on the news today.
It's what?
No eggs. Did you hear it? No eggs? Yeah, you cannot leave the United States with eggs.
Why?
I don't know. It's illegal. It's like that precious fruit. I don't know. It's like Adam and Eve, bud. You know
That
what I
makes no sense.
No.
Why? Because it can, maybe because in shipping it's salmonella or it causes disease.
Maybe if we had all in the family back on, he could tell us why, but I don't know.
Archie, I
Yeah,
know.
because I mean, it's.
I love the way he thought.
Yeah, so Archie might have been able to explain some things. But
I like that one line there where, what is that, 2.5 Men, that Charlie Sheen, he's a pretty funny guy. The kid says to him, well, they're watching TV and he didn't want to watch soccer, and the kid says to him, Well, they say that soccer's the most watched sport in the world, and then Charlie says, "Well, they don't need us to watch it." He goes,
That's what I say. I go home, I get to watch All in the Family. I've been watching
Is that what you
Smokey and
watch?
the Bandit. I've been watching all this old stuff.
"What about
you know what I mean?
Andy and Griffin?" And
No,
them?
he's
Not
not.
into that.
Nah, Archie had it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, some of these new ones I can't dig, and they run them and they run them and they run them. But what do we know? You know,
We don't.
they got to fill the slots.
Yeah.
You can watch Big Dog now
Yeah,
instead of
we
Andy
watch
and
it here.
Mayberry.
We watch it here. Watch us two clowns.
What do we
going
got
at
in time, Baba Face?
1530.
Well, you want to go outside now, or
Let's go
was
see
it
what we got.
want anything
Yeah,
else?
well.
Now remember, if you get in an accident, you want to call Big Dog. What is the phone number here?
315-444-9028.
Yep.
That's a pretty easy number, 315-444-9028. Or just the
444.
BigDogMotorsInc.com will get you there.
Yep, 444
9028.
9028.
Yep.
Very good.
Yeah, you get in an accident. Like I said, again, brakes, that's big. There's no one touching my brake
You know
prices.
another thing I
There's
like
no,
about
There's no
this-
one touching my prices, period. But there's no one touching brakes, tires, oil changes.
You know what?
at
You know what I
all.
like about here? When you call here, as busy as you are, you always talk to them.
And then, yeah, we do try.
You
I
never
mean,
say,
don't
call
get me
back
wrong, yeah.
later, I'm busy, I can't
Yeah.
do it. I hate that when you call. Well, he's with someone and well, you know, I'm calling, if you're not, someone else will. That's what I always liked about this joint. Matter of fact, that's what made me come here. I called a couple places, yeah, well, he's at lunch, we'll call you back, or he called the
I
phone.
was the last one to deal with them. That's what it was, right?
No, look, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
People who know me know I don't do a show for anybody who's no good. That's not me. Because believe me when I tell you, I've been doing this a long time. People come up to me and say, Charlie, they don't do this. Charlie, they suck. They did this, they did that. I don't want to do anybody who isn't good. The whole idea of the shows that we do is people who've got something of value or service that's great for people, and you don't have to get hosed. I mean, you go some places and buy a door, it's $378. I called the place the other day, it was $5,000. You know, stop. I had, you talk about people, ladies don't know. Like a special friend of mine got a veneer door installed, $1,200. The door's a beam. It took an hour to put it in. I mean, there's people out there, man. They're got the sickle, man. They'll take you apart. Not Big Dog. Well, let's go look at some inventory. What do you think, Big Dog? Yeah, let's go out there and do it, baby. All right, we're going to show some really quality used cars here. I think you said earlier, Todd, a lot of your stuff's under $15K, right?
Yeah, this
All right,
one's
let's
not. This is a 2016 Jeep Renegade. This one's not under 15K, but this is a really nice Renegade, limited. It's all, it's four-wheel drive. So these are really nice. This is a nice ride.
2016. Yeah, they're very popular Jeeps.
Yep. And that one there, that's a 16 Jeep Compass. Now that one there, that's right around your $10,000 range, and that's a really nice Jeep.
Yeah? You
Yeah.
saw a lot of Jeeps here, huh?
Dude,
You
and I
right
got a
through.
lot of Equinox. Dude, this is Equinox family, and I got one more that's just getting lined up. And matter of fact, in the next couple months, I'm gonna have a new alignment machine, and the alignment machine I'm getting is gonna be one that really won't connect to the rims. They connect to the tires, and a lot of people like that. So when you get your alignments done, you got some nice rims. They don't want them connected to the rims. So they're magnesium, and they kind of just connect to the tires.
I
So
see. I
so
see.
anything I buy, I usually buy the state of the art.
You buy all these cars,
Yeah, I'm not
right?
buying junk. Yeah, but what I'm saying is the alignment machine, we're going to be coming in pretty soon. So.
That's got to be
Yeah,
a
but I got
costly thing.
actually I got 5 Equinoxes. I've got 3 right here. This is a 13, this is a 12, and this is a 12. All these are under, they're under $10,000.
These are Chevys, right?
Uh-huh.
Equinox, right. Boy, they're clean.
All
Not a
these are under
mark on 'em.
10,000. I've got a 2010 it's a V6. I'm just going to have it out, and I've got another 2012. So I got 2 more that I'll have out by the end of the week.
I say this a lot, but every car here is so clean. I mean, it's unbelievable.
And,
Todd has
and
got
all,
a knack for
all
buying.
5 of these Equinoxes that I have, they're all all-wheel drive, so they're nice. They're great.
Four-wheel.
Yep.
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 Is that on the thing? You just turn it
What's that?
for four-wheel drive?
No, they just pick it up, so it's like a slip.
Oh, I see. Automatic.
yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good. That's
That's the way
important.
a lot of nice stuff.
What's that one over there?
That there's a 2010 Buick Regal, and that's a really nice car. That's got like 110 on it.
Yep. We'll pan that right later on. Yep. We'll show you that one. Boy, that's a beautiful car.
And then this is a 2010 Buick Lucerne, and that's something that's right in that $7,000 range.
This one here?
Yeah, this Buick Lucerne
7
right here.
G's, you can't
Yeah.
buy nothing.
Yeah.
And there's a
then-
warranty on this thing
Yep.
too?
Yeah, they all come with at least a 1-year powertrain warranty.
Wow, look at the interior there. That's beautiful.
And then I've
We'll
got
show that a little bit
the
later.
Hyundai Elantra Village. I have an 11, a 12, and a 13. I just sold the 14, but they're all, again, you know, that one's like 10.5, but everyone else is under 10 grand. So
Wonderful.
really everything's 10 grand and under on this thing, but the Jeep Renegade and that 2013 Elantra. So everything
Yeah.
up here is under 10 grand.
Yeah, you
which is
look at
great
some
for
of these-
tax time coming up, you know.
You look at some of these trucks and cars that are 3, 4 years old. They want 30 and 35,000 for these.
Oh, I know,
things.
it's crazy.
Why is it
I don't
so
know,
much?
the average used car, I think in the next, you know, probably in the next couple of years, is going to be a $20,000 bill for a used
Why
car.
though?
It's just the
Is
new
it because
market.
of the problems they had in the beginning and they're trying to make it up? How's it go? You don't do that here.
No.
You just buy
Well,
right,
there
sell
isn't
right.
much choice because I'm buying higher, so,
Yeah.
you know, so
Yeah.
it's up there. All right, I got a 2009 Jeep Liberty Meraki Mountain Edition. It's got like 90,000 miles on it. A really clean all-wheel drive vehicle. And that one's got like the 6-cylinder in it. Again, that's under 10 grand. I've got a 2000.
That's a beautiful color too.
Yeah. Oh, it's a nice color. I like the blue.
That's blue. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's sharp.
And then you got a 2013 Kia Optima, and that one's again under 10 grand.
Yeah.
And then you got a 2009 Dodge Caliber with 60,000 miles on it.
You
And
know,
again, well under 10 grand.
I was looking at both
You're
these
looking
cars.
at $6,000.
I was looking at the interior on these cars earlier. They're beautiful.
Yeah.
Look like a one owner.
Then we got our trucks right over there.
What do you got there, big dog?
This is an 07 Chevy Colorado. This is the half doors, so it's an extended cab. It's got like 106 on it. These are great little vehicles, automatic.
Run
and then what
forever.
that one is, that's the GMC Canyon, but that's a true blue 4-door. So that's like the crew cab for that.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's got 106. The 11's got 109 on it.
They look brand new.
Yeah, they're nice. They're nice. They hold
Yeah.
up good. You know.
Yeah.
As long as when you buy them, the frames are good.
Yep.
You're
You know,
in
this
good
this
shape.
truck here is gorgeous. I love this truck.
This is a nice little truck. It's got low mileage on it, but it's a 2-wheel drive. It's a rear-wheel drive
Oh.
truck. It's an 09 with 80,000 miles on it. But it's an F-150. It's got the V8 in it, 8-foot bed. So that's a nice little truck.
You know, a lot of people say Ford. That's the best one.
I know this is kind of Ford and Chevy country. Chevys are
Yeah,
tough.
they're all great. You know, I got a Chevy van, a Ford truck, and I've had Chevy and Ford. They're both great.
I had an 09 Chevy crew cab out here, and it was only out there a week.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's like
yeah.
they I don't know, GMs really sell.
Yeah.
That one there's a 2011. That's a 2011 XLT. This is a nice clean truck. It's got the EcoBoost in it, which is pretty, I mean, it's actually an addition to it.
It's got the chrome gas cap. That looks sharp.
Yeah, that's an extra addition right from eBay. See, so, but no,
There's
these
not
are
a
nice
mark
trucks.
on this truck.
Yeah, and the insides are clean. And then I've got, that's a 2012 Jeep Compass, all-wheel drive. And again, well under 10 grand. And I've got that 08 Subaru Impreza, all-wheel drive. And that's a $7,000 bill.
Where can you get a car like that for $7 grand? You can't do it.
All-wheel drive, runs
You
good.
can't do it.
Comes with a warranty.
Yeah.
So everything here comes with a warranty.
Now,
And
you
I'll
do
tell you
that-
what
you-
else it comes with. You can get yourself a free cup of coffee from the dogs. They say I got the best coffee, so good you could sell it, bud.
No pasta shots?
Because you can sell,
Gotta
you
go
can
to
sell my
Yetis for that
coffee.
one. Homemade pasta shots, I might
Come
add.
right in and you can have coffee, and it's the best coffee in town, bud.
How much time, Bob?
We are at 27:30.
Well, we're just about at the end of our rope. You want to come down here to Big Dog Motors Inc. Don't forget the website. Get in a car accident, God forbid.
Yeah. Give
Call
me a
Big
holler at
Dog,
the car
take care of
accident. Yep.
everything.
Give us
And-
a holler on that oil change. You can also book your oil change online.
Yep.
You don't even have to call me. You just book it.
Yep.
Your tires, you can actually just book it, but you got to call me with tire sizes. Anything you need, you can just book it.
Yeah, your
and you can
tires-
still get the best coffee in town.
And you get the best coffee. Listen, you need a quality used car truck. Big Dog Motors is the place. You want to come down and see Big Dog, he'll take very good care of you. Todd, thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
Appreciate it, buddy.
She was just a sweetheart. She was funny, kind, She was just a bright young girl who had an incredible future ahead of her. I was supposed to meet Kim at 6:30 right here. I called her parents and I told them she didn't show up. And from there on, all hell broke loose.
They showed me a picture of Kim and asked if I knew her and when was the last time I saw her.
I knew something wasn't right because it wasn't like Kim.
When I parted the brush, I was face to face with Kimberly.
Actually seen a girl matching Kim's description in a pickup truck. We have witnesses stating that there was 2 vehicles speeding down Wilcox Road.
You know, I believe that was the downfall of her life, was how pretty she was.
We got the guy, we've got the evidence, et cetera, et cetera. When the guilty verdict on Steve Barnes came down, he said, this kid isn't guilty, he's innocent.
Sometimes people just want the case solved in quotes. I remember thinking those were unusual pieces of evidence.
It just made it even worse. I mean, another tragedy, nearly 20 years, behind bars for a crime that he didn't commit.
A lot of the same names keep coming up.
Where was she? Was she out in the woods? Was she at a house party?
We got a 6-hour window. You mean nobody saw this girl in 6 hours?
He heard what she described as a blood-curdling scream.
It's just like there's so many people here that she knows, and she's like, I don't know how this went so wrong.
Everybody knew he did it, but everybody was too afraid.
When I was pulling up there was freaking cops everywhere.
He just, like I said, would say, I'm gonna end up like that girl Kim.
What went on in that area? Something that...
That's been the $1 million question that has haunted me to this day.